Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your hosts with the most. Slick, Tony, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out.
It's the boys night out. Hunting for some honey, know what I'm talking about. Make some noise right now. Tonight it might get a little wild. Cause it's the boys night out. Looking for some honeys, know what I'm talking about. Make some noise right now. Tonight it might get a little wild. Yeah. What's good Wednesday? Come on tonight Thursday. It's the boys night out. Yeah, we gon' get it on right now. Said it's the boys night out. Tonight I might get a little wild. A good one little, a boy full of bombero. Still burning fire like Nero. We son of Fonstero. Magic in the city, got rice? Yeah, man. Gilly Smith, Tony, get a whiff. Lubricant with slick Rick, slick talk. Somersaulting, how these haters get flipped off. You know the Q, I'm Gino Q. Gotta cover GQ. What's up, 10? How you doing, huh? It's the boys night out. Hunting for some honey, know what I'm talking about. Make some noise right now. Tonight it might get a little wild. Cause it's the boys night out. Looking for some honeys, know what I'm talking about. Make some noise right now. Tonight it might get a little wild. Yeah.
And is not recommended for a young audience. If you're easily offended, annoyed, or discover that this radio show is just plainly stupid, tune into another station or go yourself.
Slick, Tony, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. Yeah, man. They're listening and watching. Sarab. Time now, 6:19 on the clock. The boys are out tonight. Wow. You are really zoomed in, bro. Well, my name is Slick Rick.
My name is Tony.
It's kind of like when you turn on your camera and then it's facing you. You're about to take a picture and you're like, oh, damn it. Facing me. Okay, if you guys are wondering what we were talking about, we're talking about the whole playback.
Our online camera.
Yeah, our online camera.
Apparently, you're 0.5. So this is the new thing that the young kids are doing, where the video is 0.5, or except it's reversed, negative.
It's negative.
Negative 0.5. So it's straight. So you can actually see my pores. And the quality of our skin.
Hey, it's not bad. Look at it. Look at that. Look. Oh, see, look. See, it looks nice.
This is good. Direct, do we have filter on this?
No, that's natural, bro.
I don't think my skin is this nice. I don't think it's okay, but it's not this nice.
I think it's the lighting. The lighting got you.
Okay.
Yeah, the lighting got you, so it's good.
Happy Monday, everyone. Do you know what today is? Officially? Today is officially
16
something.
Days before Christmas.
Well, other than that, you know how we have there's
like best friend day.
Best friend day. There's no panty day. There's
no underwear.
Grandparents day.
Yeah. Is there a day today?
There is a special day today, and it's very appropriate for us in the Philippines. For those that are wondering, yeah, there's no there's no Gino and there's no Tin. And we found out that we don't have our Boys Night Out theme song. I think someone sabotaged our theme song.
We lost it last week.
We don't have the theme song, and we also don't have the background music where there are no lyrics. So thank you, Mike. It's Anti-Corruption Day.
Oh, is it?
In the Philippines, yeah. Thank you, our friends from Capstone Inktel, for letting me know. And
what is that? What's Capstone?
They are a company that digitalization. They help out during anything that you need to do in data analytics.
Oh.
So campaigns, during the campaign season, they help out companies. If you need to find out.
So it's kind of like the voice of the people.
Voice of the people. Also, if you need any kind of data analytics. So they're like basically your arm to finding out how well you're doing as you're progressing.
How well and how bad.
And what you need to do to actually
improve.
And
I think that's important.
And I know they were, if I'm not mistaken, they helped out a lot of people who were like that
were down and out, but then they I think that's important is because
like the perception,
Yeah.
how they were able to
flip the script,
help certain candidates win despite having very little to no knowledge of governance and public service. Well,
happy anti-corruption day.
Yeah. Let me. I think I have it here.
Not sure if it's going to do much here.
Actually, you know what? Apparently, according to the statistics,
see, Alex says, wow, holiday pala ng mga politicians.
What's up, Alex? 20 million people are voting. We used to have 12 to 18, I think 12 to 15. Maybe 2-3 years back, or maybe 4 years back.
I think 4 years back.
It was 12. I remember when I first started voting in 2004. When did I get my passport? 2004? 2004. So it's gone up. So it's really important that, we have people listening and practicing their right to vote. I know it's, for a lot of us, it's especially Tin, who's not here, who's very adamant and very passionate when it comes to politics.
I think the same thing also happened like in the U.S. Just recently, like the presidential election. I mean, you see how things went, how, there was like a red wave. Now all of a sudden, okay, well, welcome back 45 to 47. So did you see his new cap?
Oh, yeah.
It says,
I actually want to...
It says 45-47.
I kind of want to get one of those.
And he had a t-shirt on too. So I was
did he?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I mean, it's interesting. And I think now is important because there's a lot more younger voters. I mean, it's not going to overpower, like, say, the older voters, but there's like a new batch of voters.
Oh, yeah. I think that's probably why a lot of these politicians are going online, are doing the whole TikTok, Facebook. All of them they know that if Trump can do it, and what Trump did was, he was smart. He went on podcasts.
Yeah, what he did, Joe Rogan. Man, I didn't expect that. I mean, I listened to it. He did a full 3 hours. That was interesting.
It's his team. That girl, it's a girl running his whole
Really?
ship. Yeah. It's a female.
Wow. Look at that.
Female running his whole ship.
I mean, it's interesting now that you say that, a lot of people are, going the online route. I've also noticed there's a few posters.
What's up, Kim Esperanza?
Hey, Kim. There's a few posters up of a party list.
Okay.
And they have Joshua Garcia on it. I think it's the construction workers. He's like wearing a vest.
Okay, maybe he's helping out represent them.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, he's probably not
he's not the first,
second, or third seat. He's probably just there for clout. Even Milka Romero. Like a lot of if you look at their billboards.
For one pack.
Her team, they're not running, but the team that are on the billboard, the people that are on the billboard are Castro, a volleyball player.
Eric.
Manny Pacquiao. And
Eric Tai.
Eric Tai, yeah.
Because they have two versions. They have one without Eric that I've seen. The one with Eric is along Slex.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So there's like 5 of them. Then there's one that has 4 of them. And then because I also see it for the longest time, like Piolo for like Provinciano or something like that. So I'm not sure if he's running or he's just representing. So, I mean, it is that time to start trying to figure out who you're going to vote for, especially like for also the party list.
Oh, there's a ton of party lists.
There's a ton of party lists, but then I know like Kamalek, they took out the nuisance ones. So
there's so many. It's crazy.
There. So I mean, do due diligence and try to.
Here we go. They say that this anti-corruption day, we're showing that young people care and we're willing to work hard to create a society where honesty and fairness matter more than quick gains. So our generation is smart, connected, and determined to make things right. Yes and no. I like to be optimistic, but it seems like every year it's just,
It's always good to have that, but then I think a lot of people realize is that even if say the upper class votes as a block, numbers wise, it's just not there, right? Numbers wise, it's just not there. Is that no matter what, even if you like, okay, everyone's accounted for, like, okay, we're voting for this person.
Yeah.
No. It's not going to make a difference. And of course, we know that the religious vote here is very important.
Are they supposed to rally? Are they supposed to rally for INC, right? I think they're supposed to rally for VP.
Yeah.
For the impeachment. So we'll see how that goes. In other news, Canlaon volcano has erupted. I know, Direct Alvin, if you guys haven't seen it. No, Enrix, I will not go for president. I cannot. If you aren't
full-fledged.
No, if you're not born in the Philippines, you cannot run for presidency. The highest
VP?
Is VP.
Sige, VP ka.
VP. Oh no, I don't. It looks like it's a real headache right now. I can just see.
I can be Doritos.
They can never get along.
I can be Doritos Grace.
They can never get along. VP in the presidency. I don't know.
And I mean, because that's by design from the Constitution, right?
Yes. If you are not born in the country, you cannot run for presidency.
And also, it's just the
for
way
those that are wondering, if no, I wasn't born here.
The whole political party here, it's not like, okay, if the president is elected, then his VP is automatically. No, it's separate things. Unlike in the U.S. So
Kaya pa.
I mean, that's the way it goes. But here, I guess it's also for checks and balances. But here's the volcano.
Oh, here we go.
That's wild.
So this was reported by ABS-CBN around 4 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even earlier. It's wild.
Oh, Diyos ko. May nalapak!
What the
You know what? I would...
Oh, Diyos ko, naglupok ang bulkan.
Pumutok, boy. Ano to? No, that's scary. You remember last week how everyone was just, I know it happened, but Taal, right? You remember it did also? It had it.
It smoked.
Yeah, it had its own little explosion. Tapos people are like, okay, it's nothing. And then it's just like, okay, we could talk about other things, but man.
Yeah, so
that's scary.
Prayers go out to all those affected by this volcano in Calon. And there's another video which it's almost the same video, but it's on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see the whole thing just rise.
That's scary. A lot of things happening, not only here, but around the world. Did you see that about Syria?
Yeah, overthrown. So they're in, what do you call that? In Russia now. And they're seeking asylum.
The president?
Yeah. They're with Putin. They actually showed a photo in Twitter.
Oh, with Putin?
They're friends. They're actually together.
Yeah.
They're really good buddies. So they're actually gonna be there, I think, for the rest of their lives.
That's something I didn't.
That's 50 years.
That's something I didn't expect. Huh?
50 years of power coming down finally because
people were just fed up.
Yeah. Well,
and also the rebels.
The rebels. I think that's what it was. I think they were scared for their lives. At the end of the day, I mean, you can only do so much shit. I think after 50 years, they're like, you know what? Let's go.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen. One day or another, we're going to have to change. Things are going to change here in the Philippines. I really believe it. I just don't know when. I don't think I'll be around, bro. Maybe Archie will be around for it.
Hopefully.
But I personally don't think I'll be around for that day where, oh, wow.
People rise up.
Check and balance everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll be around.
And I think it's going to be...
But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that the young kids that will be in power, hopefully.
I think it's going to be more rampant now online. A lot of people, especially like you said, elections coming up, people are going to be like, okay, look at this so-and-so, for example, this so-and-so candidate, they're handing out, say, goods. Do you remember how all of a sudden people were handing out goods and then they had their face on it? There was a sticker.
Yeah. Calling out yung mga trapo.
Yeah, and then the relief goods, even if it's not their district, they're like, oh, look at that. So
but I think it's
I
think matagal mawawala yan. I think because everyone wants to show that if they're doing something,
they want to get recognition.
Yeah, and you gotta look at it from a perspective of the lower levels of that's like the lower levels
of society.
Society where a hand-me-down, they don't care. They'll remember who gave them that meal, that drink, that shirt, that 500 pesos because they're walang-wala. And it's the system in place.
So
I always say it's the system.
Is that like parang a form of utang ng loob?
I think so. Yeah. Utang ng loob.
Right. It's because I've always
That's big with us.
I've always heard that this is one of the biggest problems that we've had. Even before us, I mean, long time ago, where you would hear like people say they would bring up old stuff like, oh, don't you remember that? Oh, I was the one to buy you a plane ticket, and then like that's like 30 years ago.
I think in our society, especially very Pinoys, especially the mga parents, the utang na loob. It's the elders that are always right, whether they're wrong.
Yes.
And then the younger ones have to follow suit. No matter what.
But then I wonder, like say now, say the newer generation, if they're still gonna go with that.
The utang na loob?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question.
It is because we know at a certain point, like maybe even with us, we kind of like say, no, stop. I owe you nothing.
Si Kim, busina muna, Kim, ah.
Homies.
But I think we the whole system in place is built around that utang na loob.
Oh yeah, I mean most prevalent.
When we're talking in regards to politics,
yeah.
In regards to politics, you have nothing. I want to be your public servant. What do you need, monetary wise, or just day to day wise? What do you need? Food? Do you need clothes?
Rice.
So it's the whole system in place. But the utang na loob, where did it originate?
I have no.
Is that Spanish?
Maybe Spanish.
Is that Spanish? Can someone please call us up 86310899. Utang na loob.
And has anyone used that on you?
Utang na loob.
Nah, all of a sudden, hey, you owe me this. Diba?
My mom always says that.
Really?
It all the time. Utang na loob. That's why I left. I did not want to owe her anything. 16, 17, I was telling you, I was dating this girl, Rose, who was much older. She was in her 20s. She lived on her own. And my mom told me, you're under my roof, my rules. And you keep dating this girl that I don't really like, and I don't like her for you. And I was like, okay, but I like her. You're not the one dating her. I'm the one dating her. Wala kang utang na loob. And every time
She'd bring that up.
she'd bring it up. And I was, obviously, I'm not going to leave the house. I didn't have nothing, right?
Yeah.
So I was working for family. I said, oh, sige, I'll save up. And when I could leave, I finally left, talked to my aunt. And long story short, I ended up in the Philippines.
Nice. Here, we got a caller.
Okay.
863-10899.
Here we go. This is what it says, Wikipedia. Utang na loob is a Filipino cultural trait which, when translated, really means a debt of one's inner self.
Okay, we got a caller.
All right.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. It reminds me of what I watched in pandemic, yung sa YouTube channel ng TBA Studios na Small Talk, yung episode na Snowflakes.
Uh-huh. Okay, what did they say there?
Ito yun. Sabi daw, boomers called us snowflakes.
Ah, okay.
Pero
Yes.
deep inside, we are tired and fed up of the culture that we grew up in. Previous generations, including boomers and Gen X, failed us. Dapat should be the ones to fix, pero they failed
Yeah,
us.
I think I'm part of that generation. We took the bullshit and kept quiet, right? And that's why you see a lot of people who don't like their jobs. For so many years, were loyal, working 20, 30, even 40 years in a job they hated and waited for retirement. Kayo naman, mga mas bata, no, this life is too short. I want to do something else. I want to do something that's of more purpose and
That's
which
fulfilling.
Is true.
Yeah.
Which is true. Like, you don't like the job. I'm sure this generation, there'll always be a back and forth where I think the back and forth is they say that you guys are soft as snowflakes, as you mentioned. You guys won't don't know the word
A hardship.
perseverance.
Pero ang dagdag ko lang, snowflakes, mga sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sabi ng mga batang 90s, boomers should apologize for messing up our future. Kasi sila dapat ang maglilinis ng kalat nila, pero they don't. So wala na kaming choice kundi kami ang maglilinis just to fix it.
Yeah, I think it's society in general. We I guess we tolerated it. I'm part of that generation as well. So, but some of us see your side. I really do. I think I'm a guy that sees your side because I didn't want to take the bullshit from my mom. You know, I didn't want to have rules that I felt no, I don't fit into that mold of listen to your parents, follow what they say, finish school, get a great job, get married, have kids, and live happily ever after. I said, no, Mom, I'm not doing any of that, and I'm out of here.
Ito yun, kasi pag...
But I was young and dumb and full of cum, right?
Tsaka pag tutol yun sa
Still
preset
up
notion
to
na
now.
ginawa nila, titingnan nila na masama nila tayo when we disagree yung preset notion na ginawa nila na dapat ganito. Pero, yun.
Okay, fair enough. So what is it that you do for a living? What are you working now?
Yes. Working at home as a graphic designer.
Hey, you love your job. You like doing that.
Yes, despite na sobrang, sabihin nating burnout, pero nakayanan naman.
Fulfilled.
It's all about
But
the balance.
you're fulfilled naman. Ang importante, fulfilled ka.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Was that your first job? Or
Yes. First job.
First job, okay. That's
By
important.
the way, ako yung nasa playback na Kim Esperanza. Ako yun.
Oh,
hey,
hey. Thank you very much for always being active.
How old are you, Kim? If you don't mind me.
27.
27. Okay. Yeah, you're the Gen Z. The Gen Z.
Borderline Gen Z.
Yeah, borderline. Yeah, tayo, borderline tayo.
Hindi,
Thanks, Kim.
Tone's 29. 863-10899. Utang ng loob. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm also experiencing something like this.
Ooh, what? What is it?
Well, I mean, like, I've had this sort of experience right now with my family, my parents and such. Especially that I'm a Chinese Filipino.
Oh.
Okay, so the tradition to... You have a family business?
Yes.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
so what's the
But I'm
situation?
well, for one thing, I'm dating a Filipino.
Was that difficult in itself?
Yeah, actually.
How,
Like,
how long are you guys going out? I mean, how long?
it's been 2 years.
2 years. Okay, so how did you bring that up to your parents?
Well, actually, it's more like they found it out because they heard from others that we're dating.
You're dating a non-Chinese girl.
Yeah.
Were they okay with it with 1 year? Maybe the first year they were okay with it. Kasi akala nila.
No, they weren't
Mag-break
at
din
all.
sila.
You know, my
They were-
friend,
they-
my friend
They
also
were not.
dated a South American girl, and ang sabi ng parents, you're cut off.
Oh, damn.
You're cut off. And then he's a very popular guy, very popular guy, very popular Chinese guy
Yeah.
in business. And once the parents said,
Cut off.
you're cut off.
Break na.
Wow, yeah. He did not flinch. Wala pang 1 week. He listened to them because I think livelihood-wise and also
Future-wise.
future-wise.
Smart
But
choice.
And I mean, it also ties like what I want to do in life and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, how old? Do you mind if I ask how old? How old are you?
Just like the previous caller, 27.
27. Okay.
Okay, so are you trying to not be in the business,
Sorry.
but they're trying to get you in?
Well, I have my own. I mean, I have my own job. It's like I'm hired by someone else.
Are you working for family now, or are you working somewhere else?
Well, I only do their errands. But
Okay.
For part time, I'm doing my dream job.
Okay. So you have a day job.
A dream job.
Oh, what's your dream job?
Well, motoring media.
Oh, nice. There's a lot happening now, yeah? Especially
Yeah.
with our friends from Toyota. They just launched the Tamaro. Congrats, by the way.
Yeah, I actually was there. Yeah, yeah, it's like there is this thought. There is sometimes they're like, as long as you're successful, it's all right. But there are also times where it's like, I don't think they dictate that this isn't the job for you. You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be somewhere in a higher position.
Mm.
You're not supposed to be like, right?
I get it. So they're not satisfied with your position.
Yeah, they're not satisfied.
So it's kind of like saying, "Oh, why are you working for someone else when you can work for us?"
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, sir. I can only tell you from my own experience, and you don't have to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
But
Certain.
it really takes a lot of balls to do your own thing and to stick with it. And I think if you're gonna do it now. Kasi habang tumatanda, it's harder to really just
Break out.
tell your parents later on in life na this is what you want to do. If you do it now, and if it doesn't work out, your parents will always be your parents. They'll never, as much as they will be mad and upset, they'll always be your parents. And this is from experience. So it took me almost 7 years to actually reconcile with them. Like I didn't talk to them for 6-7 years. So I lost those 7 years of my life. But because of what happened, I made an effort to try and make amends with my mom and dad, and now we have a great relationship, which I would never think it would happen, but I had to go through that particular instance. I don't know if it's going to happen with you as well. That's why I can't tell you what to do. But if it's in your heart that you want to do what you want to do, then go for it. If you really love this girl, then go for it. I mean,
Yeah.
but panindigan mo, because at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, you have to tell your parents, hey, I'm sorry. You know, I told my parents I'm sorry I left and I didn't talk to you guys, but things worked out. But even if the things didn't work out, I don't know if I'd actually go home and
And say,
hey,
"My bad."
sorry, it didn't work out. I probably would just stay here and not talk to them. But things worked out, and I hope things work out for you. But really think about it. Write it down, the pros and cons of everything. And they'll never be happy because parents will always want the best for their kids. And sometimes us young ones, we see something that they don't see. And that's how dreams are created. And if you take action in your dreams and you fight for your dreams, that's how miracles and the dream jobs happen, and getting paid for what you love to do. And it will turn out. I always believe it. I'm still dreaming. I still have like 5 every few years. I write down what are my next dreams, what I want to actually fulfill and happen for me.
The only dreams that Tony doesn't have are wet dreams, because he lives the life in real time.
I used to live in wet dreams. I used to just want wet dreams. Now it's like,
give me money dreams.
Yeah, medyo
or crypto dreams.
Medyo career muna tayo. Hey,
but thanks, man.
Yeah, I wish you all the luck and best wishes to you and your girlfriend. I hope you stick it out. But
also your motoring thing. Keep doing that. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity now, especially with all the Chinese.
Yeah. If you're gonna
brands.
do anything on your own, I think the greatest accomplishment before you're having a relationship and having your dream job is to try living on your own. Because when you live on your own, shit it gets real. Life gets real. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen for everyone, but there's a certain kind of discipline. There's a certain kind of mindset and emotional quotient, emotional stability and mental stability that one gets when you live on your own. Aside from the daily responsibilities, you just build different. I left home at 16, 17. I moved here. Yeah.
But thanks, man.
I suggest you live on your own because that will actually build the building blocks. And I'm telling you this from experience. I don't think if I left home, I think if I stayed home, I would have stayed home forever like my brother. And there's nothing wrong with that.
To each his own.
He wanted to be home and just chill and save. So he's at home saving. You know, I mean, he's got cash flow. I don't have cash. I have independence. I have freedom. And I think I chose that over everything else. And I hope you choose the right decision. Even if it isn't the right decision, I hope the best for you. All right?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, so many people. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, hi, good evening.
Evening.
I don't know if ma-magnify lang because of the social media. We have the technology right now. Pero kasi part of Tony's generation, we're all part of karamihan ng listeners naman eh. Yeah, kasi ganito lang yan. Yung sinatawag natin ng mga boomers, sinabihan tayo na paglaki natin, pag nakagraduate tayo, you should do this is good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mga ganun eh. The problem is, dalawa lang ang pupuntahan mo. It's either sundin mo sila,
yes,
baka tama sila, or salungatin mo, make your own way, maging successful ka, or mag-fail ka. Ang problema, yung the soft generation, the snowflakes kasi, na ma-magnify na lang siguro yung pagwawine nila dahil meron tayong social media.
Yeah, and I think also we see it on different
levels,
different apps. We see it on YouTube. We see it on Spotify. We hear it on Spotify. We see it on TikTok. How they post when they're sad. Sad tayo. Where do we post? We don't. Back in the day.
Keep it to ourselves.
Oh, itago mo yan. Oy.
Or if
suck it up.
Or
as my coach said, di ba? Our coaches said,
mapapansin papansin mo din ngayon kasi yung sa generation natin, ang daming manginginom kasi that's their avenue. That's their way of, letting out yung kung ano man yung nasa loob nila. Iinom. Nakikita mo nga dati, di ba? Umiinom lang, nakikita mo, nagkakaroon ng away. Just kasi nakilalabas nila yung sama ng loob nila or yung saya nila or whatever. If you can take kids right now, yung mga sa 20s, basta early, mid, late 20s, halos wala nang umiinom. Ang trip nila, kape, tsaka milk tea.
I think before kasi, yung galit mo, sapakan agad. Di ba? Pag may nagsulubong sa'yo sa bar, bad trip ka, away na yan. Now,
out mo agad.
now you're not even facing anyone. May kaaway ka, but online. Online lahat.
Keyboard warrior.
As in wala ka siyang ginawa. Ito kawawa to si Marisa. Just imagine if you're her sister, you're the mother, you're the father of Maris, or you're the cousin. You're feeling it because everyone is crucifying your cousin, your daughter, your sister for
pile up sa kanya, nag-gang up.
Yeah, for just being open about her sexuality. I mean, we don't condone cheating, but still, like, just imagine all the shit that you texted those girls and guys, whoever you text, na screenshot yun, and we let it out for everyone to see. Holy damn. That's
on a different
all
level.
of us would be like, oh crap. Okay, I might lose my job. Oh crap. I'm gonna have no friends.
People might see me in a different way.
And we're so quick to judge, considering that we are a very Catholic country, but when it comes down to other people's baho, grabe tayo. We are like on it. We are like friggin', it surpassed South Korea's impeachment. What is it? The
martial
law.
Yeah, that was that Friday? Thursday? Friday night? Or Thursday night?
Wala 6 hours lang yun kaya hindi siya ganun kasi.
Thursday night. I think Thursday night.
And then it just went quick.
Because Jojo was here. We went straight to Nina. And that's when I was like, what the hell is going on in South Korea? But everything it was just crazy. Yeah. 86310899. Utang na loob. Has it been used against you? When was the last time it was used against you?
Has it been used against you, or have you used it against someone? That's what I want to hear. That should be interesting. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I think parents
Hi, guys.
will call in.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to share since we're talking about like, utang na loob. So, when I was like 20s, early 20s, so I had my first job.
Okay.
So my mom, she told me that I had to shell out for the expenses sa house. And then, I mean, it's not like she needed my help, but she said that she was teaching me like responsibility.
Yeah.
So at an early age, so ganon. So half of the bill sa house, so ganyan. And then I thought that was normal, pero like whenever I meet someone or like I meet new friends, and then we would talk about like stuff at home, family, ganyan, and I would find out na your parents don't ask for you to share at the house, ganyan. Tapos parang ko talaga, as in gulat na gulat pa ako. So all the time kasi I thought it was normal. But yun nga, tapos hindi pala ganun sa iba.
Yeah,
and then my mom would always tell me na ganun nga, utang na loob mo yan kasi pinag-aral kita, ganyan.
Ooh. Yeah, see? That's why I decided to move or live on my own. It was stuff like that ang hirap to swallow and to accept because you're stuck following their rules, which you feel jailed and
exactly.
It's just a vicious cycle.
You feel like you aren't good enough with what you're doing in life at such a young age that they have this debt over you. But I understand. It's part of our culture.
And it's like passed down.
Which is okay na rin because with our culture we invite everyone to the house. No one gets kicked out unless
Unless you do something real
like
bad.
you kill someone, or my friend, he was a drug addict until now, but I mean, they still accepted him. But obviously, they still accepted him. And I think that's Filipino culture, that we will accept you no matter what. If you want to be here, you want to stay and live with us, go ahead. And I think that's the beautiful part about being in the Philippines. It's just that utang na loob, and some people don't teach learning how to be independent, which I think is crucial. So crucial, so that you don't depend on anyone, whether you're a parent, whether you're a kid. You strive for yourself, and you strive to do better and be better. But the only reason why I realized that was because when I left home. But if I was still living at home like my brother, man, my brother's living the life.
He's doing well.
He's living the life.
He's steady.
He's steady.
Steadiness.
Steady. He doesn't. He's got his job. He's steady. That's it. He just comes home, and he's good. So
like, to each his own.
So how long have you been living alone, or do you still live?
That was a long time ago, like when I was still in my 20s. So now I'm married, and but I'm just sharing. I just parang nostalgic bigla yung topic. Parang oo nga, no? But don't get me wrong. I mean, I learned a lot of value from my mom. So I'm just saying na I found out before na okay, yung mga friends ko hindi naman talaga sila nire-require ng parents. And ako, bakit ako? Ganon. Pero I don't tell my mom. I don't complain naman.
Yeah.
The way I see it.
Back,
Well, looking back, is because it's the way that she grew up, and it was probably passed down.
It's really our society, because I look at my friends who I was born in Canada, but I look at my friends, the community in the US, kanya-kanya yan. They don't give a crap. They don't give a shit about you. You go to work, you go to school, you come home. You go to school, you do that every day. They're not all, but majority of them, it's a society where they don't care about the next human being. If you're not family, wala silang pake.
Yeah, you're not important.
Dito naman, we care more about sometimes our friends than we do about our family. Everyone is invited. Everyone is wants to go out together. I think that's the culture. That's the beauty of the Philippines and you'll see so many foreigners fall in love with the Philippines, not because of the corruption, not because of the traffic, not because of the pollution.
True.
I'm a foreigner, but my nationality now is Pinoy, but I fell in love with it because in samahan, like when even if you don't have friends, you're gonna make friends tonight. But you also have a lot of enemies because they'll want to know everything about you. That's the problem. We are so friendly. We know everything about you, and then we talk about it to everyone else. I think that's the only thing here in the Philippines is, unlike in other countries, they don't care about what you do. You're the gossiping. Wala. Singapore, they don't care about showbiz. Here, we love showbiz. We love intriga.
Showbiz is our thing.
We love drama. We
eat showbiz.
We are the emeritus capital of the world. Lahat ng baho, lahat ng, hoy, boy, girl.
Lahat ng link available dito.
Everything.
Yes, update lahat ng memes.
Exactly.
Memes na agad.
Hey, but thank you. Thanks for the call.
I hope you got some insight and
it just brought back the memories.
I've realized that whatever it is that you went through or whatever it is that you did, you chose to do is it's your life and you're okay with it.
I don't have any complaints now, to be honest. Like I grew up, having that value with me, and I could totally teach that to my children. But I probably won't ask for them to shell out with bills.
Oh, that's good.
In a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it at someone asked me the other day, oh, Jojo's back. Ba't ganyan? Pag single siya, tumatawag sa'yo. Pag may girlfriend yan, wala na.
Siyempre, focused eh.
And I said, I don't look at it like that. I don't look at that friendship with him and with my friends. In that way na I done this. Nagbibilang. Yan. Nagbibilang. And a lot of actually people noticed it. Oh, nag-hangout na naman sa'yo. Si Jojo, tumatawag naman, nagte-text siya. And I said, that's fine. I said, that's on me na. I've set my boundaries with him in terms of my limitations as a friend and giving him advice and giving him financial assistance and clothing, whatever he needs before. Okay na. I don't ask for anything in return. Okay na. You know what I mean? As long as he's good, he's capable, he realizes his self-worth. I think as a whole, as Boys Night Out, we've helped him out. And I don't ask for anything in return.
I don't think he can give you much.
Conditional relationship.
And that's not it. I'm not even asking. Even if he could.
He gives you...
Even if he could give me, you know what I want? It's just his honesty. That's it. That's all I want. Even the oldest friends I have, like Javier, I see him twice a year, maybe 3 times a year. The oldest guy I've known for 25 years, I see him 3 times a year. But every time I see him, it's like we've never left off in our last conversation.
He gives you the happiness.
Unconditional love. Or
he's like your kid. That's what he gives you.
No, because parents get mad at their kids. If I was a parent, I'd be mad at him. I'd be mad at the situations that he puts himself through over and over again. He never learns. But I really just let him live. Let him be him. I'm not, because I was once like him in a certain way where kalat ako eh. I was so kalat. And my parents never gave me the benefit to
Thank you, by the way.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. Good night. Okay, next caller.
No, I think our guests are here.
Hello?
Too. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is John.
What's up, John?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, can I have some advice
Go.
about the topic?
Sure.
So, I still live with my mom.
That's
and
fine. That's okay.
But I'm already 35. I have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Ang situation lang is, yung mother ko is may sakit. So, hindi ko siya maiwan.
Oh, no, bro.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
That's fine.
And I don't have brother or sister. I don't have siblings. And
So, only
she's
child, yeah.
Separated. And she's separated. So, it's just me and her.
Okay.
I believe that you do what you want to do.
So
not what anyone else says. You do what you want to do. Para you can live on your terms. Because I know a lot of people who were stuck with their moms or their dads, and they didn't want to be stuck.
Well,
so
what's your question?
Actually, ang situation lang talaga is my mom keeps on telling me na wag ko daw siya isipin na pag nagpakasal ako kunwari at may mag-isa lang siya, okay lang naman daw yun sa kanya. But syempre, since alam kong may sakit siya,
You feel guilty.
Leave her.
Yeah.
And also, napag-uusapan namin ng girlfriend ko, long-term girlfriend right now, pag sinasabi niya sa akin, pag nag-propose daw ako, hindi daw siya kasi alam daw niya na ang priority ko pa is my mother. So, ang question ko nga is, is it time na magbumukod na talaga ako since yung age ko nga, tumatanda na talaga.
I think you go on your own terms. I don't think it should be about age, but I think it should be about how you feel. I think if you feel that you should take care of your mom, and everyone's going to say, yes, take care of your mom. But there are people who will also say that, you know what, they stayed and they wish they could leave. Like my brother, I'm sure he would have been the one, he wanted to leave the house. He wouldn't be the first one to leave the house. Nauna lang ako. I was smart.
You beat him to the punch.
I know that if I did not leave, I'll be the one to stay in the house. And so nauna na ako. I said, yo, I'm out of here.
But it's already your gut feel, man. I mean, if you feel that you still want to take care of your mom, you take care of her. And whatever your longtime girlfriend said is because she already knows is that your priority is your mom.
Yeah.
And for you, just hearing you is that it's like, okay, she is your priority. I mean, the thing is you can get married, but then but of course they would always say is that it's difficult to having two queens in a house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, I'm lucky is because I'm an only child and we live with my parents. And the thing is it was actually supposed to be just for like the first few months that Archer was born, but then he's 8 now. So, but then the thing is we made our own side in the house so that at least Doc has her own piece there. And then I mean now after what my mom went through, obviously not leaving, so taking care of her. So I guess it's just really up to you, is because you can't compare your situation with my situation, is because for every person it's your feel that, okay, I still want to take care of my mom, but I also, want to get married. But like, I agree with Tony, don't even think about your age. I mean, 35, you're young.
Ipon, bro.
Yeah.
Ipon.
Mahal. I would agree.
Mahal. Man, I don't even have a girlfriend. And I'm saying, mahal ang magka-girlfriend, ang mahal. Bro.
Much more when you get married and have a kid? Yes.
Yeah.
I do the math. And I'm a single. And I'm still kapos.
Because you're building a mansion, that's why. That's why you're kapos.
Ipon ka, bro. Ipon and do what you feel that you'll feel more comfortable with, rather than what other people will think. Just do what you want to do, honestly, and tell your girlfriend that yes, if you feel that your mom comes first, then say it, and tell her that if we can get married, but know that, hey, my mom is my responsibility. She's single. She's a single mom. I'm an only child. So there are things that I need to do to be fulfilled. And if it's on your conscience, like, I mean, some kids, they don't give it an F. You know what I mean? They'll do whatever they want. Mm-hmm. They'll leave the parents, and some parents will actually say go. Like in the States, when you're 18, F off. My dad told me to F off at 17. My mom was like, no, stay.
Your dad is
don't
built
leave.
different, that's why.
Don't leave the house. Dito ka na tumanda with your wife and your girlfriend. Don't leave. And I'm like, and when my dad told me, like, there are certain things you have to man up, learn on your own.
And discover.
And syempre, my ego was huge at 16, 17. I was like, sige, aalis ako. Aalis ako at di na ako babalik. And I was like, and they were like, oh shit, okay. He's really right.
It's for real pala. No, but you also have to remember is that
I felt bad, bro.
Don't feel obliged to go one way or another, is because no matter what, you're gonna feel like some kind of guilt either way. Okay? But I agree with Tony, is do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. If you feel that you should stay with your mom, then stay with your mom. It is because it's going to be on you. If, for example, something happens and then you're not there, you're just going to, you're going to carry that over to your marriage. Like, oh, if we were still there, I would have been able to take care of her. So you don't want to fight like that.
Or get her a very young, pogi caregiver. Na maskulado, na model.
So,
parang sino yun? Si Attorney Harry Roque? Sino yun? Sino yung caregiver ni Attorney Harry Roque?
The guy not even caregiver.
He's not a caregiver, but he was giving care.
Because he cared.
Because they had a joint account. They had a joint account pa nga eh. Yun ang hanapin mom mo. You made mag-joint account.
This is like a BMX movie line right there. All right. It was like Babysitter, di ba? With the Apple, right?
Oh, yeah.
Baby or Babysitter.
Daddy sitter. Daddy sitter.
So look for a mommy sitter. But,
all right, we got to take a break.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the calls that came in. Wow, that.
But we'll still talk about it. We still have a bunch of guests, and if you guys have anything, hit us up on play that.
Care blower.
Wow.
Congratulations to Gino Killiamore on. Does he have a new Lamborghini ba?
No, that was Sam.
No. Derek Alvin. Can you do the honors?
By the way, we'd like to say thank you very much to our friends from ING Hub Philippines. That Hubs Philippines that got us to host their party. Thank you very much. We had a great time. Shit. Wow!
Holy shit, that's nice.
Wow, that's like a.
Thank you to Calls for the early birthday present for Gino.
You know what? That's perfect. You know why? Is because that has the Mercedes AMG F1.
So that's the brand new one. That's the most expensive one. You know, Calls is making bank. So, yeah. Thank you to ING. Thank you to UCell. Also to Miss Hazel. To Lana. It's so great to see you. I owe you a round of golf. But yeah.
Golf lang.
Nice to see everyone. 4,000 strong. Another 2,000 were working, so they weren't able to go. But
had a great time with Lola Amor,
Parokya, Chito. Didn't get to say hi, but thank you for the text and congratulations. It's gonna be your Christmas is gonna be your Christmas wish came true.
It's a happier Christmas.
Yeah, happier Christmas.
All right, be back with more of Boys Night Out right after this.
Boys Night Out on Magic 89.9. Tony, Slick, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. It was a song come from Sobe. Nice. I like that.
Gusto ko lang mag-isa.
I like it when everyone starts singing. Makes it so happy.
Yeah, it's a much happier song than Yaman.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it's phases in life. You got to go through that sad phase, and then all of a sudden you get to that happy phase.
All right. We do have some guests this evening, Slick. And for those that are watching on playback.tv, Magic 899, we have some celebrities.
They've actually been here before.
Yes, we're back, guys.
Yeah, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome our friends from World Bazaar Festival.
Hello.
Hi. We have our friends from World Bex.
Hello, Tony, and Slicker.
Hey,
hello.
we have World Bex Services International Team.
Yes, we're so back.
And we have Sir Leo Salonga.
Ay, grabe naman maka, sir. Ma'am na lang.
Marketing and Communications Manager, along with Marketing Associate. We have Noella.
Hi.
And we also have Mary Del, Marketing Associate.
She's not here.
Oh, no.
Okay lang yan.
Okay.
Wala din siya.
And we have our day-night explorers with us as well.
Yes.
We have Ash.
Hello.
And we have Kat.
Hi.
And we also have
Kalikasan.
Casey from Maya.
Casey from Maya.
Maya
Yes.
PH.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Senior lead for campaigns and acquisition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got everyone.
All right, so it is that time of the year. I know everyone is enjoying themselves right now. Sometimes stuck in traffic, but there is a destination to go, and it's the World Bazaar.
That's
Right?
true.
Yes.
True.
So what can people expect? Is because every year it just gets bigger, and there's
It just gets bigger.
there's something to find.
Yes. First of all, Merry Christmas, Tony, and Slicker.
Merry
Thank you very much for
Christmas.
having us.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays.
Nag-aala din na si Tin and si Gino.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
next year na sila.
So what can we expect?
A lot. It's our 24th year this year, Tony, and Slick Rick, and we're just so glad to, stronger and back after the pandemic. And I think everyone is just so excited to shop. I think that's what Filipinos, very much excited to every Christmas. Diba? It's a season of giving, and so that's World Bazaar Festival is offering to all of you Filipinos out there.
So Leo, mainit ba o malamig ang Pasko mo?
Ay, mainit.
Showbiz.
Kaya nga ako nagpanglamig ngayon Kasi
Ano yung sweater ba yan?
naka-sweatshirt ako ngayon. Kasi
Sweatshirt weather.
Hindi mo magka-turtleneck yan kung hindi giniginaw.
Ikaw lang ang Pinoy naka-turtleneck.
Kaya lang giniginaw yata ako ngayong Christmas.
I think he knows. He knows what he's doing because in the booth it's cold.
I know.
But what are some of the features and activities people can expect?
Well, one of our activities, of course, is Cos Walk. It's actually a parade of characters.
Yes.
It's
So
cosplay, obviously. That's why we have your friends from Day and Night Explorers.
Yes.
Ayan.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So what can people expect from this cause walk?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Day Night Explorer. So what is this? May gumagapang ba during the night?
hindi naman.
Day Night Explorers, or D&E for short, we're a group of like collaborators that want to perform. So sing and dance. We do performances usually on cosplay events. So we're happy that World Bazaar Festival reached out to us to perform at their event.
Yeah, we're super excited because we come from different. So we have like something in the Philippines called like, you know how in Korea and Japan they have idol groups. In the Philippines we also have our own self-produced idol groups as well. So we're artists from different groups collaborating together to bring about like, you know, a little piece and slice of Japan to the Philippines. Yeah.
Oh, so that's is that this year's theme?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, our theme for this year is shop all the way. Of course, shopping.
Shopping.
Yes, one of the activities that we have is cosplay. So it's a 1-day activity with all of the cosplayers doing their thing, fashion show and all, walking down the runway.
Yeah. So
this is on
December 15 for the
15,
kids.
right? 15.
Yeah.
No, it's a 1-day
Actually,
only.
we just have like a 1-day event na lang
Yes, for cosplay. For cosplay.
So people can dress up as their favorite characters.
Yes.
From like, you know, different.
So what characters do you guys dress up as?
Or is it a secret? You're like, oh, you gotta guess who I am.
When we perform, we don't really cosplay.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, but-
when you say perform,
We cover
guys
songs.
Sumasayaw, kumakanta.
Cover songs.
Japanese
so it's like a musical.
Kinda.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we perform Japanese pop music usually.
Oh, okay.
But you know, not just limited to. We also do like K-pop, and then
Like
we're also thinking
musicals
about
also. But
Interesting.
of course, for this specific event, since it is a cosplay event, we're gonna be performing Japanese songs.
Yes.
Ah, should be fun. And how does it feel to be part of this event? Is because, you know, year in, year out, there's always a lot of people.
Honestly, it's such a big honor because I feel like whenever you think about Christmas in Manila, everybody always thinks about this bazaar. Everybody's there. It's the place to be. Like, you get something not just for you, treat yourself, but also for like the entire family. Dahil mo na yung buong barangay, diba?
Yeah, they did. No.
Like I've been going to to this specific bazaar since like 2013. So yeah, my tita brings me to the bazaar. We pick out
So
stuff for
20 years ka na
Oh,
2013.
2013. 10 years.
10 years.
Parang kung 20 years, parang 6 years old lang po ako. Pero yeah, I've been going to the bazaar. Doon po ako ginagawa yung Christmas shopping ko. So nung nag-reach out sila, nagulat ako, parang bakit kami? But at the same time, super happy to be a part of it.
So you've done your shopping there, and everything is there?
Pretty much everything is there. Like, I get gifts for my lolo, lola, tito, tita, even the kids. Like,
you have kids now?
No, I mean, the kids in my family. So like my little brother or my cousins.
Like so young.
Well, I mean, she doesn't, but I do. I do actually have a kid.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Wow, okay.
Yeah, so there's really something for everybody, you know, like mga anik-anik, food, stuff like that, everything.
So how'd you guys get into this whole thing?
Like
this whole
the performing.
Yeah, the performing. Yeah.
Day night explorers.
So like I've been part of the anime and cosplay community for a very long time. I started going to my first convention 2005, and then I started cosplaying around 2007. And you know, I've always been a really big fan of Japanese animation, manga, games, and growing up watching Sailor Moon, yung mga Dragon Ball Z, diba? Kamehameha. So like,
my God, you should meet Gino. He's a big
anime fan.
I was actually looking forward to meeting him today.
Yeah, he's a big nerd about that.
Yeah,
like,
so
he loves that stuff.
It's like, for me, the ultimate nerding out experience, because it's like, why not be your favorite character for the day, right? So yeah.
So is there like if you dress up, you get in for free or anything like that? No.
No, I mean like
it's free for everyone, right?
It's free to join like the cosplay.
The bazaar is not free for everyone though. But yeah. Why not? If you're in... Pwede naman, yes. Ako nang bahala doon, just look for me.
Pakihanap na lang sa video sa longga.
But if you're well dressed up in cosplay, why not? Diba?
Yes.
So they can come on December 15th.
December 15th is the event for cosplayers.
Okay, so if you guys are into you haven't seen it and you want to experience it, December 15th, mark that on your calendar.
Yes.
What time does it start?
Oh, the event opens at 10 o'clock
yes.
to 10 p.m.
To 10 p.m. But the cosplay will start around 3 to 5.
Yeah.
And let's move on with our friends from Maya.
Yes, that's
Yay!
right. Maya has been our partner for 3 long years now. Thank you very much, Maya. Thank you. Casey over here has been very, very generous supporting the World Bazaar Festival. And of course, our causes too, because we've been the longest charity Christmas bazaar in the country for the benefit of the ABS-CBN Foundation.
So, yeah.
And Maya, thank you very much.
Of
Casey,
course.
thank
Yeah,
you.
Casey, so why do you continue this partnership doing the World Bazaar?
Of course, kasi Maya is we do wanna pair with someone who's as they've said, no, they've mentioned a lot of things happening in the World Bazaar, and also the word world, it's going global. Like Maya, we're also going global. You can use us in travel. You can just tap our cards when you go to Japan, Korea, wherever in the world. You can actually use your.
You don't need to bring cash.
No more.
So is that the convenience that Maya brings to all the shoppers, right? That they can just use it right then and there.
Yes.
It's because let's face it, is because it is Christmas time. A lot of people, they get their pockets picked.
Correct. Yeah.
At least this one, you just have your phone.
Sounds correct.
Yeah, and everyone's just holding their phone anyway, so it's not like.
And also in World Bazaar, if you're not yet a Maya user, if you download Maya now, beginning December 1, when you scan to pay with Maya, you get a 100 peso cashback.
Yes,
so
that's right.
It's already 100 pesos off.
Paano kung we're already a member? Wala.
If you're already a member, when you keep using Maya this month, the holiday season, can get a chance to win 1 million pesos. So that's our
That's right.
holiday season raffle.
Makasali na nga.
So you better use your Maya.
Better use Maya.
Buy your load.
Yes. The most reliable digital payment platform right now.
Ayan, nag-loading na yung Maya
Ito na.
Ayan
Si
na.
Tony, ayan na. O, tignan natin yung laman ng joke lang. So yun.
So we load in and we find out that we can, if we use it from now
you can
till the
use it
end
now
of
until,
December 31st?
Yes.
I think there's a mission, right, sa Maya to...
So if you're
Or does it
type
say I
the-
can win 1 million?
Wait, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So it's our Christmas raffle for the
Yeah.
holiday season. Just
So-
keep
Awesome.
using Maya. Get
So it's that one, right?
raffle
Yes.
entry. Yes.
Okay.
Maya saves Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Maya's so generous this
Thank you,
You win
Maya.
back
So-
all of your holiday gastos.
So is there anything else that people could expect, say Maya users when they get there, besides the $100 back?
They can also, so we're also just launched this year the first ever credit card of Maya. So we're pairing up with Landers for this one. There you
Yes,
go.
this
So
one.
this, the one that you're showing me now.
I have
So
that
it,
card, yeah.
you better apply. So when
Yes,
you
yes.
also pay with your
online.
Landers credit card during World Bazaar, you get double the raffle.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I better maximize my
What I like is 5% when you use it at
5%
Landers.
yes.
Cashback.
Yes.
5%.
5%
Laki din yan.
din yun, ha?
Oh.
Yes. Laki din yun.
I mean, it's important to even just have like the online credit card, so at least you can you're able to like, okay, I'm safe.
Yeah.
You're like
It's
no one's-
valid lang for 24 hours.
yeah, no one's gonna scam me.
Correct.
But congratulations to you guys. Good on Maya for of course supporting.
Yes.
Okay na.
Salamat,
Okay na.
salamat.
There's my card.
Oh, yun na. Parating na yan.
Oh, it should come to you 2 to 3 days.
Oo. Or-
Sometimes overnight nga eh.
Or better yet, just drop by Maya. They're
Ikaw
just
ba
behind.
ikaw ba nag-deliver?
Hindi. Dala ko
Do you want my address?
Instant na pala.
Instant delivery.
It's like, wow, look at that. Bilis. And anything else happening that we missed out on?
Yes, there's also a competition for Pop Diva because we're World Bazaar Festival is a beautiful platform for inclusivity. So it's a drag competition for
Uso ngayon yan.
Yes.
Everywhere. I
Everywhere
think
you see drag.
It's not a Christmas party without a special
drag
performance.
Yes.
There's gotta be one.
Yes, so yun siya. It's our second year of Pop Diva, and also a lot of activities, of course. And like what the ladies are mentioning here, we've got tons of options for shopping, gift items, gift ideas at the World Bazaar Festival, from RTWs to perfume to bags, accessories, even pets. No, everything is there. No, so I suggest it's also open for everyone. Kids of all ages can go and be there with their parents as well. No?
Okay, so what are the dates again?
World Bazaar Festival is happening December 13 to
22, 2024 at the World Trade Center, Metro Manila from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So, yun. Asahan nyo yung madaming activations from lobby to inside hall ng
Yes,
World
we're gonna
Trade
transform
Center.
the World Trade Center into a train station. It's gonna be like the Disneyland of Metro Manila. Yes,
Nice.
true.
Wow.
And tickets are up for 120.
Yes.
You can just visit www.worldbazaarfestival.com and you can also purchase on site.
Pero syempre, less hassle to purchase it online na.
Yeah, it is because sometimes you just don't want to line up and might as well buy it ahead of time, so that at least after you park, you just walk in and you're
Yes.
good.
Of course, World Bazaar is have a lot of visitors.
Yeah,
so it's a less
it does.
hassle to pila.
So it's either you get there super early or you go there like an hour before it
Yes,
closes.
actually.
So pick and choose your dates. And do you guys want to say hi to anyone? Say thanks to anyone?
Is there food there?
Yes,
also we have Food World.
Food World
So
as well.
pagpasok mo pa lang pagpasok mo pa lang ng World Trade, madami ng
food options.
Uy, tikman nyo na to, ganyan. So parang free taste pa lang.
Free taste din as well.
Very
Meron.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
There's a lot.
Our friends from the Department of Agriculture and Department of Trade and Industries as well.
So if you guys are balikbayans and if you have a one-stop stop where you can see I guess local items
from
and
Pasalubong.
delicacies and food.
Even international, because we have our exhibitors from India as well. So if you're looking for an
tama. Nandun si Sam.
Yes. Oo, yan. Papunta yan si Sam.
Yeah.
Perfect yan. So yan, madami yan. From linens to accessories to perfume from India, even from Hong Kong and China, they're all gonna be there. It's World Bazaar Festival after all.
World.
So do check it out if you haven't. If there's nothing, if you don't have anything in your schedule this whole week, fill it up. Check it out. Bring your pets. Bring your lovers. Bring your ex. Pwede.
Oh no!
You never know. You can spark up, love once again. Could happen.
You'll never know.
Why not?
Yeah, never know. But do you guys want to say hi to anyone?
Yes, we're saying hi to our
Friends
WSI
from
family.
WSI team, yes.
To my team,
Marketing
Kat,
team.
Del, Diego,
And
Isabella. Yes.
Also your stylist.
My style.
Ang atake niya today ay Backstreet Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Ang atake natin today.
I like it. Good job.
Casey, you want to say hi to anyone?
Hello to my teammates, Lauren, Trish, and Jazz.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Definitely hello to our other members who couldn't
Yes,
make it here.
say hi to them,
Yeah, hi. Shout out to Kiku, Sarah, and Kay who couldn't make it here today. And again, we're day and night explorers. We're going to be performing at the World Bazaar. Be sure to catch us there. I'm Kat and
I'm Ashley, and you can follow us on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, you have an Instagram?
No, Instagram.
No Instagram?
No Instagram, no X.
But you can
Is
definitely
it
find us
too
on all
old?
socials.
Instagram's for old people?
Not really. It's just
It keeps
I
changing.
think they're more active in Facebook.
Facebook and YouTube.
I can't keep up anymore. Don't tell me there's another app.
But
that
it's
you-
okay. We have individual
Accounts.
social media accounts. So you can
Oh, what's
find
your account?
You can find me on
Instagram.
Kira Cat everywhere. Like
Kira Cat.
Kira
Yes,
Cat.
everywhere.
yeah, and you can find me on Ashley Cloud 31. Cloud as in like yung ulap. Real.
Oh, yung ulat.
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna give your Instagram?
Okay na, secret. Wala.
Artista ko to eh.
TikTok na lang.
It's either that or they just have to find me.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, this one's for you, Leo. Backstreet Boys. just for your outfit.
Hey, Nick Carter is gonna have a show here.
Yeah.
That's
The
really
Will Bros. Yeah, Will Bros are bringing him here.
that's nice.
More details later. Be back with more Boys Night Out. We're Magic 89.9.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
All right, welcome back to the show. Little extended version of it. And we want to welcome, he's a very talented, funny.
He's been on the show before.
Yeah, he's a model, writer.
He's a idol.
Yeah, idol.
idol.
The first stand-up comedian I have met that was Filipino and was doing jokes way back in the day. Even before I joined radio, I knew about him. So let us please all welcome Mr. Rex Navarete.
Yay! Hey, boys. Another night out for us.
Welcome back.
Oh, so good to be back. And
Happy
see
holidays,
you.
bro.
Oh, thank you. Same to you guys.
Yeah.
How's everything with you?
Everything's good. Everything's good. It's just nice to be back in town, especially during the Christmas season.
Yeah. Are you going to stay here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just staying until, right before Christmas.
Oh, and you're going to fly back?
I'm going to fly back. But yeah, no, because I owe you guys a couple big shows coming up. So, yeah, I'm staying for
Nice. You had one show.
Yeah, over at in Manila at the Century Park Hotel. Okay. Oh, that was great. A brand new club there by the Comedy Manila guys. It's called the Cool Pals Bar.
Oh, okay. Cool Pals Bar.
Yeah.
And then
down
is
there
that where
in the
they
cellar downstairs.
That's where they record.
Oh yeah,
I think
they
started recording.
Yep.
So
yeah, and I brought my buddy Mikey Andres.
Yes, we have Mikey Andres as well.
Fellow Comedy Manila comic who's going to be working with me this next Saturday the 14th at Teatrino in Green Hills.
Okay. And Wednesday you also have one.
And Wednesday, yep, I'm on stage at the Brick Wall in BGC. Both shows, 8:30 shows?
8:30.
Yeah, 8:30
Yep.
both shows. So Wednesday, BGC at Brick Wall. And then I think tickets are going really quick. So people get your tickets online right now.
And you're only here for a couple, two shows. That's it.
Yeah, just a couple more shows, doing some private events. We should do some private events. That'd be hilarious. Yeah.
VMX?
Something.
That's a good
I'll
private
bring new
event.
shoes.
Who do you know on Viva Max?
We'll have to introduce Rex to Viva Max first.
Show him the app.
But yeah, just a couple of private gigs. So I'm squeezing those in before I go home.
All right, great. So what can we expect as usual?
New stuff.
Some new stuff? Okay.
Yeah, it's nice to bring some of the new stuff back here to the Philippines and then stuff. Yeah, those are the things that
you have a new president?
A president-elect. Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, crushed it.
Yeah,
2.0.
Crushed it.
I love how when you mentioned they have a new president, like I see your eye twitching just like,
yeah, well.
We do too.
I know. You got that one.
We got 47, so.
Can we trade? Can we swap?
I think your last show was, or the last time that you were here was it
July.
2020.
2 Julys ago? 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
2023.
ba?
Yeah.
2023.
So it was last year.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
last
technically for me, 2 Julys ago. So that's like a year and a half.
Technically, yes. 2 July.
So it's not yet the new year. So it was 2023. Still.
Yeah, so I was there.
Yeah, that was a fun show.
Yeah.
Music Museum.
Yeah, that was really
That's
good.
a legendary place.
We met there. And you were like, "Hey, Mikey, let's do a show in 12 Monkeys."
Yeah,
never happened. Never.
Oh, 12. How's that venue?
You know why?
This is now a call out.
It's all it's all bands. I tried
It is,
to
no,
actually before you were born, 12 Monkeys
was in
Century Mall.
Century Mall.
Yeah.
I watched a gig there.
We did with comedy
It was
Comedy
Rex,
Manila was one of the first groups.
Yeah. I watched Rex Navarete in 12 Monkeys in Century Mall.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we were the ones, we really wanted to push it.
I remember thinking, it's like, man, I can't wait to meet Rex Navarete. Now that we're hanging out, it's like,
what a disappointment.
Nandito na naman si Rex.
Oh my God. He doesn't do his own stunts. I'm so heartbroken.
Ay, nako, send him to Viva Max.
Yeah.
Mikey mentioned that you should get on TikTok. Are you on TikTok?
I'm not on TikTok. I'm kind of like afraid of the technology. Maybe I should have a different device uploading all that stuff.
Well, I think it's different is because like in the States, right, they have that banned in January.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know. Should I trust the format? Maybe I should.
They're trying to do that here too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
because
trying to
of all
ban TikTok.
Yeah.
the big whole hacking possibility of TikTok. Yeah, I know. So
What
just
are they
put it
gonna-
on a ghost device.
That's what are they gonna hack from Filipino devices?
All our shit is online anyway. Like, it's not like
Your funny TikTok videos.
Yeah, there's no need to hack.
like addresses, bank,
Maybe I should.
everything is hackable. I feel like once you're online, once you have a smartphone, I feel like that's
Yeah,
it.
you're pretty much stuck.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what kind of app. It could just be any app.
Yeah. It's like the dark web is taking over.
What are you gonna threaten us with
no.
our search history? Like, there's no.
Man.
Do you
Exactly.
have a smartphone?
We have
I have.
VMX.
You do? Okay, all right. So you've made some progress over
Yeah,
the years.
see? Huh? Look, huh? iPhone 15 Max. Yeah.
Oh, I
15 Pro yan, Pucher.
Green Hills yan.
all fake parts.
This is the Quiapo's best.
It's iPhone but walang H.
Everything is in Mandarins.
But it's okay. It still works. Takes pictures.
You take good pictures, she.
It takes pictures better satellite photos.
It talks to you too.
It has AI, but it's in Mandarin. Hoy Siri, 都是我正好可是 It's more like Shuri.
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 That's right. Now you can you have the new upgraded software, right? It's now you can
There's AI. Yeah.
connected to Siri now.
Oh no.
So you can actually ask her anything like, "How's the weather?" And it'll give you a
Breakdown.
very detailed breakdown on the
Really?
forecast.
I've started
for
trying
the week.
to use Chat GPT.
How is it?
Yeah.
I have that. I haven't tried it.
I've been
yet.
trying
It's
to
awesome.
ask it, like, can you write jokes for me
I know.
in my voice?
Oh wow!
In your style.
Yeah.
Have you used anything like
No, they're not funny.
They're not- you haven't tried?
I haven't tried.
Well,
I haven't tried. It
AI doesn't have a sense of humor.
doesn't have a sense of humor.
Really?
That's something else you can't
Why
program.
don't we
into
test it? Why don't we
AI.
test it out?
Yeah,
Testing
do you
it
have
out.
Yeah, let's
Chat
test it.
GPT?
Let's test it out.
Test it.
Test it out. You do one, I do one. Okay, okay.
Maybe it's
okay.
also something that you have to plug in your how you say your
Yeah,
jokes.
'cause
Yeah,
It's got to learn your way of
yeah.
writing.
You really have to prompt it.
Let me just
Okay.
close all my porn.
Hi.
It's okay.
Hi, I'm a stand-up comedian.
Give me a joke. But I think it's one of those things where I don't think ever AI will surpass people.
Yeah.
It is because I mean it's comedy in itself. That's a whole different art form right there. I mean, just the way that people think and come up with starting from
Tagalog or
point A,
English?
point B.
Your call. Let's do Tagalog.
Yeah. See.
Tagalog
Oh, I have no internet, so you're gonna.
jokes. Okay. And then we'll have
It's got.
we'll have
does it
Slick
take
Read.
a-
Mikey.
Does it take a while to generate?
No, it's pretty.
No.
Jokes?
Maybe it's slow because of our internet here.
Oh no, I'm using Fire.
I know you're not used to slow internet, but
I know.
Okay, here we go. Top 5 jokes by ChatGPT in Tagalog.
mahirap
see.
talaga ang matematika. Teacher, Pedro, ano ang 2 plus 2? Pedro, alam ko po, teacher, 4. Teacher, tama. Ngayon, anong 5 plus 5? Pedro, madali lang yan, teacher, 10. This is a long form joke.
Wow.
Teacher, magaling. Anong 8 plus 8? Pedro says, madali lang din, teacher. 8 plus 8 ay 16. Teacher, napakagaling mo talaga, Pedro. Paano mo nalaman? Pedro, teacher, simpleng logic lang yan. Kung 2 plus 2 equals 4 at 5 plus 5 equals 10, edi 8 plus 8 ay 16. What the
Where's the punchline, AI?
I don't get it.
Suck.
Okay, next one.
AI sucks.
Ang hiling ni Lolo.
See, I'm telling you, man.
Apo, Lolo, anong hiling mo ngayong birthday mo? Lolo, sana bumalik yung mga ngipin ko. Ay, that's a good
Okay,
setup.
that's cute.
That's a
Yeah.
good premise.
That's
Apo,
cute, but-
Lolo, mag-toothbrush ka kasi. Lolo, hindi yan ang ibig kong sabihin, Apo. Sana bumalik yung mga ngipin ko sa dating pwesto nila. Hindi yung pabalik-balik sa plato. Okay, that's alright.
Yeah.
That's alright. That's alright. That's alright.
Okay, number 3.
Ang matanda at ang computer. Matanda. Nene, paki-explain nga itong Facebook. Nene, Lola, ito yung lugar sa internet kung saan pwede kang mag-post ng pictures at mag-share ng updates. Matanda, parang pader ng bahay natin. Nene, opo Lola, pero dito di ka pwedeng magsabit ng kalendaryo.
Okay.
I don't know. That was
that's why you shouldn't leave comedy writing to AI. I'm glad.
To be fair,
there's something AI cannot do.
Yeah,
Be funny.
Yeah.
Funny is a spiritual thing, man.
That is true.
It is. It's part of the soul.
This one's kind of good, but like it's a derivative. This one says, Mrs., alam mo ba mahal, parang maalala mo kaya ang buhay ko ngayon? What? Parang maalala mo kaya ang buhay ko ngayon. Mister, bakit naman? Mrs., kasi araw-araw na lang may drama. And then you cue the laugh track. You know that?
Yeah. If you gotta cue a laugh track, you failed. No, AI.
Matipid na Mister. Mrs., mahal, bumili ako ng bagong dress. Mister, magkano? Mrs., wag ka mag-alala, sale lang to, kalahati ng presyo. Mister, sa susunod, bili ka na lang ng 2 kalahati para buo.
Okay.
I've heard worse. I've heard worse.
That is AI trying to be funny.
I think we're safe.
Yeah, dude.
Rex.
I hope so.
Safe.
I'm hoping so.
So far, so good.
Do you get to watch any stand-up comedians? You're still in Portland?
Yeah. Well, there's not. I mean, they come through town. But,
no one goes.
If I'm not busy, I'll go see them. But yeah, mostly in LA. Whenever I'm in LA, I'll go check out the comedy
stop by.
scene. When I'm done, if it's a night I'm not working a club down there, I'll go see who's in town. A lot of comics like to work out. Like Monday, Tuesday nights. At the local clubs. So yeah. You got to still be part of that world. But I'd rather come here, man. It's more fun.
But do you find, like, for example, like if you're watching a show here, like say the comedians, they see you, they kind of like, oh, there's Rex. Mm-hmm. do you see them sometimes they like kind of freeze up, like, oh, I gotta really impress him?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess it can be if you're around, in the presence of other comics who you look up to, and you as a performer and a writer, stuff.
Did you freeze up
when I first met Rex? The first time I met,
man.
No, the first time we met was actually 2015.
Did you wink at him? Did you?
I remember meeting him for the first time.
Inappropriate wink.
It was in
Kuala
Lumpur.
Both eyes, which is inappropriate. Like, hey, pare.
We were in Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur, that's right. You won.
I won this open mic competition, and they were like, "Oh, for the gala, your prize is you perform at the gala." And they were like, one of the comedians, I don't know if you know him, he's Filipino. He's Rex Navarete. And I'm like, what do you mean if I knew Rex Navarete? Of course I know Rex Navarete. Yeah. And he came in, I was like, holy it's Rex Navarete.
Mm-hmm. He came out.
Did they roll out the red carpet and flowers?
No, just the banig.
No. Just the banig and some kakanin.
Rice.
Unfolded the banig. They unfolded it.
They old green rice.
I remember Rex gave me really good advice. I was getting nervous and he asked me what's wrong, and I say, I've never performed in front of 2,000 people. I don't know what that looks like. So he takes me aside. He opens the stage door. He's like, go look outside. And it's like, that's a lot of people. It's like, yeah, now you know what 2,000 people look like. So go on stage, kill it, and get me coffee. But
so now I make that was being a dick.
Now I make that.
Sometimes it have to be. It's like that's how you relax. Or other comics say, you have any advice before going on stage? Don't suck. Okay, have a good set.
Sinabi sa akin,
don't suck.
It's like this is my big the biggest.
Well, that would suck.
What advice can you give me? Don't suck. Be funny, and then pushes me out. I'm like, what the? Ano gagawin ko dun?
Don't suck. That's the best.
But that was, that's like the best advice you can give somebody.
It's
like, don't
concise.
suck.
Just don't suck. I mean, and not in a bad way.
Yeah.
And at least now you're preparing not to suck.
Do you have a ritual? Do any of you guys have a ritual before the night before?
Nah. I mean, as long as I show up to the gig on time or a little early.
Are you Mr. like reliable. 1 hour, 2 hours before?
No, as long as I'm in the vicinity or in the building within half an hour. before stage time.
Big meal before the.
Not really.
No.
Just snack. You know.
Massage. Little.
I don't know. Just relax.
A little rub and tug, you know.
I try not to.
Are you like Dennis Rodman before the NBA Finals?
I try not to
murder millions.
Go to Vegas, roll the dice.
I think every comedian's very much, when it's game time, we're in the green room, we're just kind of like locking in.
Yeah.
I asked you this off air, but how happy are you to see stand-up comedian or comedy flourishing?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the rates aren't like.
Not yet.
Yeah,
but
it's happening.
You've been doing this since 2000.
It's been happening, and I get to witness it.
But they get to even cross borders. Like you guys are flying to different parts of the world.
Yeah, Comedy Manila, they're flying to Australia. Some of them are performing in North America when they can. But throughout Asia, as long as they dominate the comedy scene in Asia, I would be happy because really Filipinos were the funniest people in the area.
And the language is not a barrier.
Never.
No,
Filipinos are great with any language. And I have to say, without trying to kiss your ass because you booked me in the show, pero the comedy scene in the Philippines wouldn't have happened without the influence of Rex Navarete, for sure. Tama, di ba? Yun yung sinabi mo
I
sa akin.
guess because I think that was one of my
script.
That was my first one of my true assignments coming here in 2002. I don't want to be the only one doing this. I don't want to be like, oh, it's 2007, 5 years later, and I'm still the only one.
Yeah.
I needed to make sure to cultivate a scene, and it was nice to work back in the day with other, up and coming, guys like Mike Unson. And then I met later these guys, and it's like, whoa, wait, you guys are doing your own thing? Yeah. So.
Mikey, is this full time for you, or you have
recently? Yeah, the past year for 2024, I quit my day job, and then
what were you doing in what field?
I was in marketing. I was in digital marketing. Like I couldn't bring my comedy to meetings, and that just got to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I told my wife. My wife has been super supportive. And
is she still with you?
She's still apparently, surprisingly. Surprisingly.
Congratulations.
Her family's rich, so it's fine.
He hasn't
I don't need to make money.
He hasn't yet told her he quit his day job.
No. She doesn't listen to the radio, so
so you're safe. You're safe.
I leave the house at 9 a.m. every day.
Every day.
How long did you quit? How long?
I quit last year, December of last year. I quit my job.
Man.
Tapos the first few months, I quit my job the day before I found out that my wife was pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah. So, that was a bit of, that was a little heavy. Pero my wife was
how do you break it down to your significant other that, honey, I'm quitting my job because I want to be full-time stand-up comedian?
She was fine with it because she used to find me funny, so she knows na I can do the job.
You marry your biggest fans.
She used to find you funny.
Yeah, but then you get married to a comedian.
Yeah.
Diba?
You're not funny.
Nothing else.
Making jokes.
Why are you trying to make me laugh?
Yeah. Parang ganun. You get to a point.
Not at home. Not at home.
Doesn't work.
Is that what happened to, what's her name? Ali Wong. She's single, right?
She's single, she divorced.
Yeah,
she's dating someone
she's
now.
dating.
She's dating Bill Hader.
I think so.
Bill Hader. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think they're still on.
Okay,
So
nice.
we have no shot because Bill Hader is hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Plus,
That dude's on a different level.
I've known Ali since she was really just starting the scene in San Francisco.
You know Ali Wong? Oh my gosh.
I actually gave her first paid gig at the San Francisco Punchline.
Oh.
Yeah, as an opener for me. Her first paycheck in the industry came from one of my bookings. Because I saw.
Can I call you one time if you're with her and say, hey?
I know. It's
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
And
So
she'll be
I
like, who the fuck is Rex Navarete?
It's her and also Nico Santos. Nico Santos,
gosh.
now famous actor, comedy
He's an actor
guy.
now, man.
Yeah, him. I would give him his first bookings at the San Francisco.
Oh, sure. I didn't know he did stand up.
Yeah, that's how he started.
TV.
He started doing
movies. Now
stand up.
he's
So
on-
every time I came
he's
into
on
town,
everywhere.
it's like, hey, Nico, I want you to work with me.
I love Nico Santos because he's
hilarious.
He goes into a scene and I feel like he represents Filipino, being Filipino, like an actual Filipino.
Yeah, 'cause he's
it's
got
not a stereotype.
May twang siya.
Yeah.
He's an immigrant. It's funny. He immigrated at the age of 16.
What was that TV show? with the
Superstore.
Superstore.
Yes,
Yeah,
and he played a Pinoy character named Mateo.
Exactly, and
he'd be Filipino 100%
Filipino
of the
was
time.
perfect.
Everyone's like,
Tagalog
I can
lines.
relate.
Oh my God! Yeah, and then he's on a new NBC sitcom right now called Saint Dennis.
Saint Dennis.
And it takes place. He's a nurse.
Yes.
He plays the nurse,
And they have the Filipino mafia.
The Filipino mafia. Yes.
Yeah,
he's
and
the
they-
leader of the nurse mafia. The
Right, they
Filipino
just
mafia.
released that clip too.
Oh yeah.
Just like I think last week, where it was just him, and people were like, "Oh damn!"
It's Nico Santos speaking in pure Tagalog.
It's
awesome.
I think Nico Santos and John Briones are
those
positive
guys,
reinforcement
Yeah,
of
and don't.
Filipino.
Yeah, I mean they do small roles, but they really inhabit those roles, like to the point. It's like, yeah, this is it. This is it. They're showing us true essence of being Pinoy. You know?
I think that's the great thing about the whole comedy scene here is that there's a lot of comedians, and then you have a lot of foreign comedians also that are like, hey, we got to see what's happening there. Is obviously because we had Dave Chappelle coming in.
Jim Gaffigan was here last year.
And if you're a comic from abroad and you want a great audience, come to the Philippines, guaranteed. We're the best comedy fans.
Yeah.
And audiences, because we can go highbrow or lowbrow.
Are we hard to please because we're so talented?
No. As long as you come to the stage with talent, we will recognize that on the spot.
I think the Filipino audience is very if you respect their intelligence, they will feel it. Like tama si Rex, like we will recognize talent when we see it. So that's what I love about comedies. You can perform in like a barrio and you can perform at like, a nice hotel. But if you're funny, you will make both audiences laugh. And they will recognize talent. They will know na parang, this guy is funny, I'm gonna laugh. Or I don't like this guy's jokes. And minsan alam nila kung bakit they don't like it. But like, it's a derivative of this or that. But they will recognize. They'll recognize.
You never thought of maybe spending your later years here in the Philippines?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, you guys are making it happen, North American boys.
Against my parents' wishes, though.
But look what you've created. You know what? I just love how our first generation parents who immigrated from the Philippines don't want us to immigrate back. Hilarious.
It's a reverse migration.
You're so rich.
They were like, oh, hell no.
We worked so hard to bring you away from the Philippines.
That's what we're talking about at the start of the show, yung utang na loob.
Yeah. Nope, sorry. We need
Mom and dad left.
We need to cancel that, man.
My parents met there. So
where?
In Canada.
Okay.
So it wasn't like they were here and then they left. They were both single.
Yeah.
And then they met there and then
But they had no plans.
They had no plans of having kids.
Yeah.
Or if they had plans on having kids, in no way would they move back to the motherland. Like that would be
they would just stay
last,
there. Last on their list.
And that's what I picked because it was the last on their list. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm on purposely gonna move to Asia, Southeast Asia. You know what? I'm gonna move to the Philippines. So
they're just in this.
I love it when Filipino Americans, Filipino Canadians, if not visit regularly, at least move back to the Philippines and still be in love with it.
Oh yeah.
Because like I was born and raised here, so parang sometimes I do forget na parang you complain a lot, you forget how nice things are.
The guys I work with, Tin and Gino, they're the biggest complainers, but of this country.
Yeah. You take us to the beach.
All my friends, and then I look, and then I see it as well because when you become involved with different sectors, you kind of see what's happening and you kind of get upset, right? But and then I meet the foreigners, the Afams, and then I say, "Why do you love it here?" I said, "It's the people. When you break it down, when you strip everything, you take out the politics, you take out the religion, it's the people."
You know what I love is when I was traveling Europe, I say this because to tell people I'm rich. When we were traveling Europe, we were of all places, we were in
May kaya ako, ha?
May kaya kami, ha? Born and raised here. Man. No, we were in Bratislava. of all places.
Bratislava.
We're Eastern. He didn't say where in Europe because Eastern Europe's such
The budget Europe.
When I was in Serbia, Herzegovina.
We were in Bratislava of all places, my family and I.
Did you take the train there?
We took the train from Budapest. Diba?
Nice.
That was you? No.
I was with Rico Blanco and another dude.
I can't
When
name
they-
drop. I was with my mom.
Bratislava, and we said this is where they sold the passports.
Yeah.
In Saw. Was it Saw?
Was it
No, not
I remember
Saw.
it as Euro trip though. I remember Bratislava for Euro trip.
No, the other one where they ended up
Hostel.
Oh yes,
Hostel.
No, but like, don't get down. Don't get down.
Alam mo yung,
they're gonna take us.
We were there and it was a blizzard at night and we were just trying to find a restaurant to eat. Tapos pagdating namin, this one and only Asian restaurant there. Kasi the menu was Thai, Vietnamese,
Okay.
Filipino. And I was like, oh, cool. We walk in, the first person we see na server. It's like, Filipino po kayo? And it's like, oo. It's like, pag na dito, hindi masarap yung kanin dito. Oh, shit, all right.
Oh, God.
Shit, I'm serious.
No way.
I'm serious. We went to Spain again kasi mayaman kami. We went to Spain, my wife and I, and we went to Sobrino de Botin.
Okay.
The oldest restaurant in the world.
That's right. Do they have the
yes. I went there as well.
Yeah,
That
and,
long line. Yes.
The manager was like, "Where are you guys from?" It's like, "We're Filipinos." And he's like, "Oh, El Cocinero says Filipino." And you open the door, there's like 3 Ilocanos there. Pare, it's like, ginagawa mo dito?
Kami bahala sa'yo.
Bahala sa'yo. Ano mo, kutsinilyo? Bahala sa'yo, sir.
Presto, pres.
That's
You know what's funny is we met this Filipino in Barcelona, and I mentioned casually, like I do stand-up comedy. First thing he asks, it's like, "Oh, so do you know Rex Navarete?" And I was just like,
Really? In the middle of Spain?
Yeah, and I was just like, "Oh, I'm sick and tired of hearing about Rex Navarete." Yeah, we know him.
Tenemos una bootleg CD
You want to buy?
con la comida de Rex Navarete.
You know Rex Navarete? I have his CD.
I listen late at night. I giggle to myself.
You know your stuff is on like YouTube from
Dude,
25,
my stuff has been on
30,
LimeWire, on
like
Napster.
30 years ago.
People have reel-to-reel copies, audio cassette recordings of my stuff.
Yeah,
so
I have-
that's
I
the
have
only
this-
way to listen to my work.
On my first email was Hotmail.
Hotmail.
I have this email.
They would email you the videos, no?
Yes.
Maritas and Super
Maritas,
Maritas.
yeah.
It's in that Hotmail account where all of your voice, it's just your voice and animation.
Who did the animation for that?
That was me and Dino Ignacio.
How long did that take?
That took a long time. That good couple months.
So, you know, you
of flash animation.
You should
It was
actually-
his skill.
you know what, I'm
I
gonna
directed
record
it
that.
with him.
And just post it, tag Rex.
Diba?
Yeah,
Dude,
I
like,
directed it
I've
with
gotta
him.
watch.
Get it, do that again, post it
Yeah.
on TikTok.
I know.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you can like automate it.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, I'm in digital marketing. I can do the marketing for you
Yeah.
for a small fee.
For a small fee,
For a small
introductory rate.
Outsource your...
Or I will tell your wife you quit your job.
But this is the buy-in Buy-in lang to
Yeah.
Kasi if you want, there's different tiering to.
Siyempre, kung magandang quality, mas magandang bayan.
Yes.
Now I get to open for you.
I will shoot the live action version of it.
I'm sure we have many listeners that are on playback or are in their cars. Mikey, if they want to get an intro on how to get into stand-up comedy, workshops,
Open mics.
Is it just open mic?
Open mic is
really,
that's
it.
the one you go to.
Yeah,
Kasi
tell them to come to the open mic and see how it's done,
Yeah.
and then maybe come back the next
Kasi
week when you're brave enough.
if you like do comedy in your room, you write a joke and then you perform it to yourself, parang you're not getting a real audience.
Yeah.
It's always a live fire exercise.
Yeah.
So like that's why we tell people, look, if you want to do comedy, go to our open mics because that's where comedians test out new jokes. We don't know if it's gonna be funny or not. Para makita mo yung process. And you see like all these veteran comedians. Rex Navarete drops into our open mics. So parang
Now and then.
you drop in? Like,
Yeah, just to work out some material, just to see how it flows.
do you tell them that you're going to show up or you just show
No,
up?
just show up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
just
so
show
parang
up.
you know the
Do you have like
Give him a phony
you have a
name.
costume?
Give him a phony name.
Yeah.
Just get up on stage.
his name is Rex Navarete.
My name
No, he
is
showed up
My
on
name is Co Joy.
He showed up one time.
Kojoy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know.
We've known each other.
For a while.
Yeah, since back in the day. Back when I was the only Pinoy.
Okay, yeah. Well, he's half, right? He's not full.
But there was a time where, dude, I guess I'm the only one openly Filipino. Everyone else is going through their Asian American stage.
That's right.
Just to play,
Rex
hedge
was
their bets.
You were the Filipino comedian.
Since day one. It's like, you know what?
Yeah.
If I lose this battle, so what? But at least I die on the ground Filipino.
You know the kind of pressure it is. You're an open mic, so you don't know if your material is good or not. Kasi testing mo pa lang. There's like a full room, and it's just you and your comedy buddies. None of you know if you're gonna be good tonight because you're only as good as your last show.
Yeah.
So you don't know if you're gonna be good, and then the host just like gathers everybody and it's like, guys, nandito si Rex Navarete, but no pressure. And it's like, are you kidding me? And then everybody's bombing, and then Rex jumps in.
It's like
hey,
Michael Jordan watching the game.
Yeah, but then they can see me bomb too because I'm trying to develop this new bit. It hasn't had any breath.
We haven't seen you bomb.
I know. Well, it happens, man. It happens.
Well, maybe in your mind, like I bomb, but then everyone's like, that's effing great.
Yeah, in his mind, he's like, I didn't do so well, and it's like everybody was laughing. It's like, yeah, but they're not like laughing. They're laughing. It's like.
No, I have a good set after so many years of doing this, sometimes by myself and not having the opportunity to go on an open mic. I've developed the instinct to know if this bit if it makes me laugh, I think it has a chance. And I got to be really strict and really hard on myself. The standard, what makes me laugh, and is it not? It doesn't make me think as well.
So when you laugh, do you laugh, or it's in your head?
I
You're
smile
laughing?
really loud.
Okay.
That's it. If you can
you're in
picture
the car
that,
and you're laughing.
Like, oh, okay. Oh, shit, write it down. Oh, my God, write that down.
Or you go straight to your voice notes.
How does our laugh look in your head?
Like, like a thigh that's halfway out. And I don't know if you have enough time to pull over, you need to suck it back in.
Oh, my God.
But you leave a little bit turtle head out,
You're kind of not sure.
Saying?
May kasama ba to?
Just don't bend over too quick. It might snap into your panty. You don't want half a thigh in your panty. Right?
Did you ever have a joke that you found really funny and then you brought it on stage and it was just like, it just bombed?
Exactly.
Did you ever have that?
Oh yeah, many times, man. Yeah. Those are little lessons for this whole craft.
And when you bomb a joke, do you try to pitch it, structure it?
Because you, as the writer and your own little head of writers, you're rooting for it. Holy this is a great joke. I know it didn't work out, but there's a way.
So you kind of have to
retool it, guys. Let's go back. Let's bring it back to the shop and take the wheels off.
It's like when you bring your car to the talier.
It's like something's off.
The guy scratching his
needs a better alignment. Oops.
Sometimes it takes years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like you'll do a joke I did a joke in 2016. It bombed, but in my heart, I knew.
Yeah.
Rex Navarete will find this funny.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
It took him a couple years.
Or
he still hasn't found it funny.
Still trying.
Sometimes
he's still not laughing.
No, sometimes if you're open to advice and if you wouldn't mind taking advice from me, I'm seeing that bit a different way. May I share that with you? And I think younger comics, like when I was starting out, please, if you could help me see this in a different way, maybe I'm missing something. And comics naturally are kind of like on their own version of the autism spectrum, where you will see the material, the storytelling, what you're trying to say. There's something holding you back, but I saw the faster path. So if you're open for me to,
kind of like your Doctor Strange,
help you rewrite the bit, but it's still your bit. You're just in the way of yourself. You're your own obstacle. So that's for bits like me. For my bits, some of the bits that I really enjoy are the ones I treat like puzzles. It's gonna reveal itself. You let it simmer. Let it simmer. I had the punchline. I got some middle parts. The intro I can work on. Maybe the punchline is going to expand, or maybe there's punchlines on the way to the punchline. So it's a nice math problem.
So for like a month now, I've been trying to tell this lady this coconut joke, but I can't find it.
Which one? One of my
That's
bits.
Rex. Yeah, that's Rex's bit.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yo, because she loves coconut. I'm like, oh, you know the coconut joke? I can't find it online.
It's not online.
It's
Because
not
you can't-
online.
No, I never recorded it.
And I'm like, yo, this joke is effing
So if
funny.
anyone steals it, you know it's mine. I have your affidavit of.
And
Tony's been saying that joke, and it's like, that's my joke, man. That's my joke.
Okay, there's 3 guys on an island. Huh? There's a black guy, there's a white guy, and a Filipino guy.
You have to
3
record
guys
this.
on an island.
Time out.
There's a black guy, there's a white guy, and a Filipino. They're on a desert island. I don't know how they got there. Don't ask me that right now. Yeah, it's a joke where it starts. My Tito Boy is telling me a joke because he wants to pass it to me so I can use it on stage during my act. You know, it's like you're oversharing, Tito Boy.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna give this to you mouth to mouth. This your inheritance. Okay, this joke of jokes. This is joke of jokes. Oh shit!
Joke of jokes.
You know, unsolicited jokes from relatives, especially Tito Boy. Fucking, it's like
I
am
couldn't
never gonna.
remember it because I was like,
It's a
you
joke
know
of
the, you know the
jokes.
coconut joke.
See, that's the hard part is that you
Yeah,
can't
dude.
you can't
No, because that's
recreate
the
it.
way I wrote it. Because no one retells it
Yes.
the way I do.
I think that's
because I set booby traps all through.
that is the
my
hallmark of a
favorite-
great joke, you know.
Yeah, because I let that simmer so much and let it bother me and make me pissed. Like, where are the missing pieces and the rhythms?
Yeah, all I can remember was
The coconut part.
The good part.
that's
Yeah,
it. That's the only thing I remember.
Like,
the whole
there's one
and I-
Punchline. You
There's
remember the
one
punchline?
coconut tree.
I've heard it more than once.
Yeah.
I've heard him say it like many times. But
There's
I'm
one
trying to- I'm
coconut
trying to-
tree with
So
3
now it just
coconuts.
sounds like you're a creep. It's like, oh, you love coconut, you know?
I know. Oh,
Idiots, and then
are you
you
talking about my coconuts?
And the
right
girl's
now?
like, creeper.
because
My eyes are up here, Tony.
I couldn't get
My
it.
eyes are up here.
I couldn't even get it on the first part. Like he just got a coconut.
It's boom.
Like, Tony,
booby trap.
why is there a coconut on your bayag?
It's a booby trap, man. That's how I write jokes, man. They're
then-
booby trapped. You
And
try
all I
to-
remember is the Pinoy guy. He got a coconut, and then
Oh, yeah, the black guy, because I got the biggest dick in the world, and he hits the tree with his dick, bang, and the coconut falls down. Then the white guy, he's so angry, he's completely red because he has no sunblock. He takes out his dick, hits the tree, bang, and then coconut falls. He picks up the coconut on his dick, just broke in half. And then the Filipino guy, he's like so angry. You know, he can't turn red because he's too brown. You know, that's how he's kind of like burgundy and angry. So he's angry. You know, he walks up to the black guy, and the white guy said, "Filipinos, we don't have the longest dicks in the world. We got the hardest. We got the hardest." So he walks up to the tree, pulls down his panty, and hits the tree with this bird. Tung, and then it falls down. He picks up the coconut on his bird, break in half, and then with the one coconut half in his hand, joke of jokes. That's joke of jokes, Rex Navarete. You take that. That's a
I couldn't remember that.
volunteer. Yeah, dude, it's just one. It's a long story.
Yeah.
It's a-
How long did it take you to to map that whole story out?
Oh God, years.
yes,
Really, before I launched it, I mean, I would introduce early versions of it. It was still not funny enough for me. You know, how can I make this punchy? And so that's the process, and that's the fun part of
yeah, I
being the
couldn't remember.
writer.
I was like, hey, you know this coconut joke?
No, you don't.
I was trying to impress her. Like, you're just a white
Joke of
guy.
jokes. I did. Maybe I
white
did
guy.
record a version of it. I might have.
No, there's nothing. I like
God.
for like a month.
Really?
I was like, where the F is this coconut joke?
Joke of jokes.
Where the F?
Now you know the title. Joke of jokes.
Everything was like the white, your white best friend. Everything was like
Yeah, the Brian O'Brien, SBC Packers,
SBC Packers.
Yeah. And
Also,
I
Brian
do.
O'Brien is a personal favorite.
Yeah, see,
That's the
Brian
best.
O'Brien.
And that's something that you can do now with TikTok.
Yeah.
Is that just do those bits.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then you post.
But you get him to do it.
Yeah.
For a fee.
There's a 20% processing.
No, I get to
repackaging.
I get
fee.
to open for you in Portland.
Yeah.
All you have to do is cover my flight.
You know what? Hey guys, if there's any corporate sponsorship out there listening, is there any way where you can call me and help me set up getting some of these Comedy Manila freaks out to do a tour with me? That would be so fun.
You should ask Pal. Pal has direct flights.
Yeah, it's just getting the embassy to clear everything to get these guys over there. That's the problem. We just have Canada, U.S.
We just have to convince them we're not gonna be TNT.
You can do TNT.
Yeah, we'll.
I can't be.
We'll hold hostage. We will hold hostage one of your children.
I don't want to be at TNT in America. I don't have maids there.
I know, man. No, we'll just be a nice tour,
And
like
a privileged kid, eh?
a month-long tour, a month and a half throughout
Ang
Canada
mahirap
and the
din
States.
kasi, Rex, is like for the Southeast Asian comedy scene, no? When Filipinos go to like Malaysia or Singapore or Hong Kong, because the Southeast Asian comedy community is very close.
Yeah.
And because we don't need a visa, we can just go and then we stay at a comedian's house.
Yeah.
Then we will cook for them, everything. Tapos when they're here, we do the same thing. We can't do that in America. We can't be like,
no.
In immigration, it's like, oh, so where are you gonna be staying? At Rex Navarete's house?
It'll be a
who is Rex
15-passenger van with one toilet.
How are you gonna earn money while you're there? It's like, I will be cleaning the house.
We'll be dancing on stage. We have our own retractable pole. Yeah, man. If there's any way,
There's a lot, yeah.
some kind of like sponsorship, it's got to be something big. Where you know what, I think all the Phil-Ans and Phil-Cans are gonna be like in on it. Like, wow, this would be fun to watch the Manila actual comedy scene coming to you guys, and it'll be a mix of English and Tagalog, you know, or whatever. And then you have me, you know, making it happen. That's just an easy no-brainer.
We have a caller.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Who's that?
Hey, dude. The moment that I opened the radio, I'm just on the way home.
How do you open the radio?
Rex Navarete,
You have tools, bro? You have a crowbar? You usually have a push button. You know. Open the radio.
Yeah, if you just tuned in, he's having a performance on Wednesday at
BGC,
Brick Wall.
BGC.
Where's that?
In
It's
BGC.
Uptown Parade.
Okay, I'm
Second
gonna
floor.
get some
Second
tickets,
floor.
man.
Yes,
I've been a fan since the golden age of
Golden age. Dude, the golden age hasn't even arrived yet, bro. You with your open the radio. Will you close the radio after this call? Oh my God. Oh, sorry. You have to open the Netflix. You have to open the Netflix. I love that, dude. Thank you, man. That's hilarious. I love that.
And then he's got one on
And then Saturday, Teatrino in Green Hills.
Also at the same venue?
No. Different venue
Okay.
on Saturday.
I'm just gonna look at it.
Yeah,
But,
just go to my at Rex Nava Instagram account, and I got everything there, man. And the link to Comedy Manila .ph to get your tickets.
Yeah, there's a few tickets left. So
I know, man. You better hurry, dude.
Actually, I have to check if we still have tickets, but you should buy them now. Buy them now.
Hi, just please show up at the door. Bring tissue because you will be heartbroken. Thanks. We're just setting up our fans.
He's out with a gun. He told me to be here.
He promised me. There's one ticket left. Sorry, we sold that. You have to cry over there, sir.
But go
lose
on
our fan base,
Wednesday or
dude.
Saturday, yeah?
Yeah, dude. I actually still have some of Rex's DVDs back in the golden age.
Oh, give them back. I want them back. Oh, thanks,
I brought
man.
it all the way from San Francisco, so
Dang,
I'm now
bro.
based here. So
Right, no, dude, those are classics. Thank you, man. Those are classics.
you
man.
want to? Can we pirate?
Mine are pirated.
It's already on the dark web already. You know, or whatever.
My
You can
CDs of
download
Rex are from BF Ruins. So.
Oh wow.
BF Ruins.
Yeah, wala nang ruins.
Okay.
It is now ruined.
Yeah, it's gone.
Dude, I don't even have copies of my CDs. They're out there somewhere.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. I'll see you this. We'll see you this week.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Take it, bro.
Bye.
You can also follow me on Mikey Andres. I don't have a job, so
Oh yeah,
people
don't forget
watching my
Mikey
shows-
Andres, one of the local Comedy Manila guys. Yep, I'm.
Thank you. Thank you for the
Teaming up.
call, sir.
Okay, we have to close the radio now.
SBC Packers. We're okay. We're
SB1?
Classic.
What?
That's the classic of classics.
Exactly. I think my airline bit I have a cameo of the founder of SBC Packers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. People are like, miss the guy. It's like, instead of doing the whole SBC routine, can I just have him do cameos in some of my other routines?
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna.
So yeah, he's
gonna make a.
He's in my
special appearance.
Yeah, the airline which I cannot mention during my act, the Philippine airline. That one. Yeah, he's one of the passengers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so little cameo. That shit makes me laugh.
I guess we're not getting them as a sponsor anymore.
Who are you talking about? I said a Philippine airline.
A
Philippine airline.
Not the. God.
That's true.
That is true.
See, very deliberate.
We'll contact someone. We know someone.
Yeah, we'll talk later. Pare, we will talk. I will meet you at the Manila Pen and we will talk in the lobby, pare. We'll have halo-halo. And,
actually, meetings do take place there.
You know how much
big
the
time
halo-halo
meetings
is
there,
in
dude.
Peninsula?
We should do that for comedy over there. Just show up in our barong, with our Mont Blanc pens. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That'll work.
You're wearing your barong but no undershirt.
Oh. Just panty.
What is nipple showing?
Sir, you have to put on your pants.
It's a little cold here.
I can see your panty through your barong. There's not enough piña fiber. Do they make barong panties? Asking for a friend.
They probably could.
Is it comfortable?
I don't think they do because if it gets moist and wet, the piña gets
citrusy.
The piña becomes a piñas.
Oh, it'll be a piñot. Oh, wow.
So it should be good for the show. Once again, a lot of people asking playback where the show's again.
Yeah. So Wednesday, December 11th, it's going to be
this Wednesday. Uptown Parade at Brick Wall.
Yeah,
Brick Wall 8:30 show.
It's right
above the Starbucks.
The Starbucks.
Yeah. When you get there, I think it's across Landers.
Yes.
Yeah. So directly across the street from Landers, upstairs from the Starbucks. It's a great little new club. Great atmosphere for comedy. So you guys are so lucky. You got two brand new comedy clubs through.
You can't miss
Comedy
it.
Manila.
It's right there at the heart of Uptown.
Yeah, it's awesome. So that little space gets really loud, and we can fit like 70, 80 people in there.
Yeah,
I think like even 100. I think 100 was here last.
So bring your smaller friends.
So we can fit in like 150.
Exactly.
The other time was 100.
The other time was 100.
We can safely make it cozy, but that's
we would
great.
be breaking some laws with the 120.
Let's not endanger the fans. Baka masunog.
And then we have a Saturday show at Teatrino. Rex Navarete live at Teatrino.
Yeah, in Green Hills.
Also 8:30 p.m. It'll be
8:30.
in Teatrino Green
Me
Hills.
and this fellow over here, Mr. Mikey Andres.
Who else is open? It's just you?
No.
We have another opener, River Cruz.
Okay.
That's his real name.
Two Conyo guys opening for me.
Damn.
Yeah. And then he's also relatively new to the scene, but he's been killing it.
Nice.
Rex doesn't know him yet, but you will be very happy.
It's just like every time I come back and work with these guys, it's like new comics, like really doing well, like really practicing and being disciplined about it. Yeah, good.
It's like we give him sacrifices every time he's here. This is a new comic, Rex. This is a new comic. Break him in.
Please tell him, do not suck.
So do you like cut him and then they take the blood?
Yes, he has to ride a goat around the block about 5 times. Do not touch the hands. Leave your hands above the horns.
Believe in yourself.
Remember, you're like that. You flail your arms, attempting to hold on to the horns.
Don't touch the horns.
Do not touch the horns. 5 times. Nako, 3 more laps. Stop crying. You want to make it in Comedy Manila? Do not touch the horns.
Hey, we're gonna start doing that in open mics now. You want a feature spot? Well, bring out the goat.
The goat is part satanic also.
Shit.
What does disturb these new young comics? You guys were just having fun with you. It's okay. Work hard. Stay
We
goofy.
also have our open mics every Tuesday at Brick Wall also, and Wednesdays at Moe's Bar in QC. So if you want to try out comedy,
they can just go walk in, right?
They can walk in, or they can
sign up.
They can message comedymanila.ph to sign up. you know, who knows? Like sometimes Rex will be there.
Yeah.
He doesn't tell us.
Heckling from the back.
Heckling from the back.
In the darkness.
You are holding the horns of the goat.
You are a disgrace to your family. One more Coke Light, please. Coke Light.
Lasing na naman si Tito Boy.
Coke Light na, man. I'm naturally belligerent. I don't need alcohol to make fun of you.
Tito Boy is a drunk, but
I know,
he's
right?
he is very
He's
eloquent.
a sober drunk.
He's a very eloquent. He's a very eloquent man.
Do you drink, Rex?
Yeah, every now and then.
You do?
I don't know. You want to test me later?
I've known you for like 20 plus.
Dude, wait, I drink.
Very
But I
little.
don't too much.
You don't.
I'm from Batangas. I drink, but I don't fall down. Because I might stab myself with my knife. Because I forgot where I hide it. It's one of my singets somewhere there.
But thank you guys. Thank you for dropping by.
My pleasure.
Do you want to shout out anyone? You want to thank anyone?
Mikey?
No, I'm good. I have a show on December 21. If you guys
plug
want
everything
to.
and where they can contact you.
Brickwall BGC. We have a show, a very conyo Christmas. So I'm headlining that with another Filipino American comedian, Alex Brown, super funny girl
from Los Angeles.
Yeah, from LA. You met her, diba?
Yeah,
The Philam Comedy Festival. Go to comedymanila.ph for our shows. Follow me on Instagram, Mikey Andres. That way I can show my wife, look, people find me funny.
Yeah, exactly.
People find me funny.
See?
Not touch myself. Touch me. Not touch me.
Validation.
Was it easy to, telling your in-laws like, hey, I'm going to be doing this full time? Stand-up comedy.
I was not the one who told them. My wife did. My wife was my marketer.
Very smart.
She had to be the one to tell them that no, actually he's earning more now than when he had a job.
Wow.
Which was kind of true until like when my wife gave birth in July. So like July to October, I wasn't doing shows. I wasn't doing corporate gigs. I was at home like taking care of my wife and my baby. Okay. So it's been a trip.
Up, man. You got to do it. Yeah, people understand. You know.
One day I will tell them. One day.
Eventually, it'll get there. Not just yet.
Yeah. And as for me, I got these 2 shows coming up and and some private events and everything. But yeah, man, just check out what I'm doing through my Instagram account at Rex Nava. And that's the best way. But it's such a pleasure to come back to the motherland. And
it's always great to see you.
Yeah, and to come back here in the Boys Night Out studio.
Yeah.
In Magic 89.
We're still here.
I know.
As long as we're here.
As long
You're
as
always invited.
Thank you for always
more than welcome.
Us. Thank you.
He always used to be here, like every Wednesday.
He wasn't even invited.
Mid morning, right? With Kelly.
Yeah,
like
and everyone else I've met.
Yeah,
met so many people here
over the
just
years.
Helped me out since I started doing stand up. You guys are awesome. This is like a second home to me.
Yes,
this Paragon building, Paragon building with the stinky garage downstairs.
It's stinky.
Yeah, did Swamp Thing die here? Why is there no wind?
all parking lots that have B3, B4, B5.
Yeah.
It's like stuck.
It's like
medyo na-hassle lang kami because there was a van parked by the wall so you couldn't back up.
Yeah. This is like a mystery van just parked where we need to maneuver.
And it was a white van, so parang, baka dito galing yan.
Baka pogo.
Dito galing.
It's either that or they're out to kidnap you.
It's it's worse than Bogo, which is buy one, get one. I'd rather have Bogo.
All right, so we are done. We will catch you again tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's 12 days to go before Christmas. If I'm not mistaken.
16.
16? 16. Oh, man, I'm advanced.
I don't know how to count.
Anyways.
My name is Slick Rick.
This is Tony. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'll be here. All right. Have a great evening, everyone. Take care.
10 Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.